Hi guys. Okay, so instead of doing just my normal talk through long intro, I decided to just do a voiceover. So yeah, this video is in collaboration with YSWig. So yeah, I'm just doing a get ready with me where I'm filming my makeup and filming me do my hair and different things like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to know more about this hair and how I achieved this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Guys, okay, so I'm going to start off with my makeup, and I'm going to use the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to take like that seafoam green color, and I'm going to use it as my transition color. You want to make sure that you're constantly just going back and layering this color to make sure that you get the best payoff that you can. You can go in with a white base, but when I tried to, it just kind of became like cracked or whatever, so I just made sure that I use a light enough concealer and make sure that I'm constantly building it up so that it doesn't get lost. So then I'm going to go in with the Morphe and the Jaclyn palette, and I'm going to go in with that turquoise color. Like that color definitely stands out in the palette, and I love it. Like, I'm just using it to deepen up the crease. Of course, you're going to go lightest to darkest, and I'm going to just take my brush that I used to apply the seafoam green color, and I'm just going to keep going back and forth to make sure that I don't lose the colors that I used before, if that makes sense. So next, I'm going to go back in with that Jaclyn palette, and I'm going to take that really dark forest green color right here, and I'm going to use that to deepen up the color even more, or my crease even more, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to keep applying and layering it and keep going back and forth. It doesn't matter if, like right now, you can see that my crease just kind of looks patchy, and that's what I was like constantly looking at, but it didn't really matter because I'm going to cut my crease anyway. So then I'm going to go in with this Luxie palette. I honestly don't even know if they still sell this, but if you just have a really deep dark blue, it'll work perfectly. Like, it doesn't matter. This part you don't really have to be super neat with. You just want to make sure that you're going back and forth and layering those colors, because we are going to cut the crease. So you're really not going to be able to tell that it's not the neatest underneath, if that makes sense. So of course, I'm just going to go ahead, cut my crease. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, another cut crease, but I honestly love doing them. Like, it just makes the eye look so neat. So I'm just using a really light concealer. I'm using Porcelain by LA Girl Pro concealer, and I'm going to use that to cut my crease. I do go ahead and use Milk by NYX on top of that to just kind of brighten up my eye, so that when I apply my white shadow, it'll stand out a little bit more. But yeah, to apply this, I'm using the Anastasia 25 brush. I am in love with that brush. Like, that brush is the best brush that I've used to apply concealers. Like, it works amazingly for cut creases. So now I'm going to go in with this Jcat Beauty pigment. I'm not sure if they still sell it. I got this a while ago, but it's such a pretty, like, curly white, pure white color. So if you just have, it's a white shade in the Morphe 35B palette, but I just wanted to make sure that I used something that had a little sheen to it. So I did go back in with that seafoam green and just kind of blend all those colors together so that it just wouldn't be a harsh white to dark blue green color. Then I'm going to go in with this Covergirl liner that they sent me in a PR package. Your girl is getting on PR list. Like, how exciting is that? Like, I know it's like, what? Okay, people get that all the time, but I'm super excited because they were the first huge brand to reach out to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a liner by I'm sorry, I don't even want to butcher their names, but I'm gonna leave all of the information listed down below. I love this gel liner. It's super easy to use. So I'm just going to use that to wing out my eye and apply that on my eye. I did do the gel first just because it's kind of easier to do the gel, the liquid in the inner portion, just because it's super thin. So now I'm just going to go back in, clean up any pigment that may have gotten lost. Now I'm going to go in with my Nars Natural Radiant blah 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 foundation. That name is so long. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I'm mixing the two because the Nars on its own is too red, and then the CoverGirl on its own is too light. So mixing the two together neutralizes that Nars. So I do about 4 pumps of Nars, and then I'll do like maybe 2 pumps of the Covergirl. Right here, I think I did end up going back in with a little bit more of the Nars one, just because I felt like it didn't really match all the way. But I did do that off camera, and just, yeah. I know I can't use the Nars by itself, and I definitely cannot use that Covergirl. I mean, the Maybelline one by itself either. They definitely need to extend their shade range. I feel like they changed the color of 360 Mocha. Like, I promise you, I think they did. So now I'm going to go in with the Nars concealer, and then I'm going to go right in with my Black Radiance concealer and use that to contour. Normally I use my Smashbox stick foundation, but I am out of that. So to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to use this Black Radiance foundation, powder foundation. I have really been liking this to set underneath my eyes, even though I still love my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So now I'm going to go in with the Tarte and Makeup Shayla contour kit, and I'm going to use this to contour. I do mix in just a little bit of that Black Radiance contour on my face as well, just to kind of balance it out, because the Tarte one is a little bit cool, and then the Black Radiance one is a bit warmer. So I use both to just kind of help balance each other out. Then I'm going to go ahead back in with that Black Radiance and just kind of help clean up underneath that contour. And I'm going to use Swiss Chocolate and Raizin by MAC, 2 of my favorite blushes. So now I'm just going to go in with these with this like chunky glitter that I got off of eBay. I can't remember the seller or anything, but if you just type in chunky glitter, then yeah. Okay, so now on to the hair. The hair is from YSWighair.com. I will leave all of their information listed down below where you can find them, their Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that other jazz. So I am wearing their Brazilian Silky Straight 360 lace wig. The hair is 20 inches and it has a density of 180. Now, I do wish that this hair was a bit fuller, just because I'm used to having super thick, really full hair. Now, I will say the only downside to this was that I feel like I had to go over this hair so much. Even though it's straight, I feel like if it was super humid, the hair would kind of get puffy, if that makes sense. Like, you know how when you have natural hair and you have your hair straight, I feel like the hair would kind of get a little, if it was super humid, I feel like the hair would kind of get poofy and it wouldn't be as straight as it was when you first did it. That was the only thing that I had against the hair. Now, I did bleach the knots on the hair, and the knots on this hair bleached really, really quickly, really nicely. I didn't have to go in and do a lot to the hair. The hair definitely has like a little slight wave to it once you wash it. As you can see, like from me flat ironing it, it has just maybe a little bit. But the shipping on the hair came super quick. The company was super nice to work with. I had no problems with that. I have no problems with like shedding or tangling or anything like that. Like I said, the only thing that I wish was that the hair was just a bit fuller. But it does give you that natural, it could be yours feel. But I'm just used to my hair just having like a lot of hair. But yeah, if you're not one of those people who like about 4.5 bundles in your head, even though sometimes I use like 3, if you're that person that likes maybe 2.5, 3 bundles, then this is perfect for you. But yeah, I had no problems with it. I loved it. I love the way the hair flat ironed. It definitely did hold a curl because I did go ahead and curl the hair. I think maybe I washed this hair, I want to say like 2 days before I did this video. I had already wore it to church, and I wore it curled. So yeah, I had washed it, and then I wanted to just flat iron it and wear it straight. So yeah, I will leave all of their information and stuff listed down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave us suggestions of videos that you'd like to see down below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.